In a daring game of chance, I tossed a dart at the world map again, deciding fate with a simple flick. The mystic journey led me to Thailand, where, beneath Bangkok's hustle and bustle, I discovered paradise in Koh Samui, but also some weird-looking stuff, which made me wonder, does my dart have a mischievous sense of humor, or is the universe just flexing its muscles? Let me whisper you some grown-up secrets. When people hear about Thailand, there is some general knowledge, there is misconceptions, and there are stereotypes. Now, in general, when people hear about Thailand, they know about white sand beaches, they know about Muay Thai boxing, they know about spa, massage, Thai massage, and they also know about ladyboys. Now, I'm not going to focus on the last ones, but I'm going to focus on all the other ones. The island that I'm visiting is called Koh Samui. The word Koh means island, so typically it would be redundant to say, for example, Koh Samui Island. It's the same, of course, for all the other ones in Thailand, such as Koh Phangan or Koh Phi Phi. It should be just Samui Island or Phi Phi Island. Anyway, I've heard that on the island there is a mummy exposed in plain sight, a monk who died a long time ago, and now he still looks the same. We'll see him later. For the next 7 days, my new home is Paradise Beach, so let's see if it lives up to its name.
Throwing a dart on a map. I like the idea to pick your next journey and the next spot you want to promote by throwing a dart on a map. So I like the idea, I like this concept.
Koh Samui is the second largest island of Thailand, and it's awesome.
Koh Samui, I think, is a very good starting point to come to Thailand, because Koh Samui is of course Thailand, but it's let's say a little bit different than other areas. It's more open, everybody's used to welcome customers. It's an island that's living from the tourism industry.
So when I researched Koh Samui, I found there is a lot of things that you can actually do here. And first things first, I booked an itinerary that would capture all the adventures, safari, animals, monkeys, all the islands around the Koh Samui, like a cruise.
For Zorin, we organized one of the day trips to the Namuang Marine Park and then a round trip, of course, to discover the island, to see all the major spots.
The first activity was going to the Thong National Park. Now, the Thong National Park, it consists of 42 islands or so, and they're all amazing. White sand beaches, deep jungle, everything you want. We started with the snorkeling part. Gotta say that maybe it was not the best day for snorkeling that day. I'm not a big snorkeling fan, but after that, the day got way better. Went to this amazing island called Sam Sao, which had a viewpoint you have to climb for 20 minutes in some crazy paths. But once you get up there, it's incredible.
I've been to over 60 countries, but I haven't seen anything like this.
We did some kayaking around Sam Sao, and
Surprise! Those look like places.
you look at this rock, huge rock, that looks like a head with 2-3 faces. It could be easily a world wonder.
I'm actually happy we did this.
Pretty cool. If you've never been to Thailand, you should make it happen. And if you ever get to Sam Sao, you need to spend at least half a day in this little paradise. It's a place forgotten by the world, where there is no internet, signal or technology that today seems to be indispensable. Meet some locals here, have an escape and recharge your batteries, because your real life will kick back in soon. And that's precisely what we did too. On the way back home, we stopped at some incredible rock formations, also known as the James Bond Islands, used in one of the latest Bond movies. And we ended the day at one of my favorite spots in Thailand, the Ta Le Nui Lagoon.
a mysterious place that just inspires you to think of the unthinkable, detach from any burden, and immerse yourself in this beauty. The lagoon hides in the back the Emerald Lake, which links to the sea via an underground tunnel. The Emerald Lake is also known as the Blue Lagoon, and you might have seen it in some movies too. Interestingly, this Emerald Lake was formed in the crater of a dead volcano.
It was a phenomenal day. I gotta say that this second day was the best probably day of the trip. This time our partners were a company called Vision Grand Safari Tour, and they picked us up from the hotel, and we did the whole tour of the island, ocean view, mountain view, inside the island. The first spot we stopped at was the Big Buddha. Big Buddha is a huge statue here, probably one of the main landmarks of the island. It's kind of cool because it's situated on kind of a top of a little hill, and everybody goes there, takes selfies.
They say this statue is only 12 meters high, but it seems way bigger than that.
The Big Buddha statue is something else. I mean, I've seen big Buddhas around the world, but this one was kind of had a funny face too, and yeah, it makes you feel good. You go there, take some pictures, buy some souvenirs around, and just pay some respects and move on. Where we moved on, it's another kind of a little world wonder, because it's called the Grandmother and the Grandfather Rocks. If you look at this thing, well, you might see something that you may be familiar with, whether you're a guy or a girl. It's pretty PG-13-ish, I would say. It's called the Grandmother and the Grandfather Rocks, Hinta and Hinyai in their language here. You visit, again, take some pictures. They're also very, very proud of it, and there is a very special legend about how these things came out like that.
So this is something which happens 100 or 1,000 years ago. There was an elder couple which was invited to a wedding on the mainland, and they go with the boat, and when they come back, the boat had an accident. But after that, somehow these rocks start to form and preserve them somehow. So this is the story. These mountains started to create, and one is looking like a man, and the other one is looking like a lady, and then therefore they call it grandfather and grandmother, or Kinta Hinyai.
One of the coolest things today was that I actually rode on top of the safari jeep, and it was an incredible feeling because they were going nuts with the speed, and being on the top of that car made me feel like I was in Indiana Jones in Thailand, because it was speedy. We're going for some mysterious places, and it was a very, very good feeling. We all took turns of doing that, and I'm excited that I got to do that too. The Magic Garden. The Magic Garden is a place where I could stay all day long, meditate, read a book. It's an amazing place. It started in 1976 when a fruit farmer actually started to put statues around his property, and now 30 years later, it's a magical place in Koh Samui where a lot of people go and they enjoy their time. It is a really special connection with the nature. I could stay here all day.
If there is one place on Koh Samui that is even more relaxing than the secret garden, that is the Namuang Waterfall, and I couldn't miss it.
One of the most picturesque places you can ever go in Southeast Asia is Namuang Waterfalls. I heard about it. I've been all around the world. I've seen a lot of waterfalls. This one was phenomenal. I had to take a dive in the water. It was one of the highlights. I get to travel a lot, I get to see a lot of water bodies, but this was one of the best things I've ever seen.
The waterfall is 80 meters tall, and swimming down there is one of the most amazing feelings in the world. Namuang is a high rocky waterfall, not one that shoots over the edge of a cliff, but one that runs down the rocks and into the swimming hole below. The waterfall is easily reachable via car or scooter and is free of charge, but parking your vehicle might cost you 20 baht, which is the Thai currency and means about 60 cents. An entire day could be spent swimming, hiking, exploring, or picnicking at the falls, and is a cool and peaceful alternative to the beach. We have a couple of more stops, the first where we will show you what a monkey working at the coconut farm does for a living, and finally we will get to see the famous mummy in Koh Samui. Then we will end with showing you how to cook local food and what an authentic Thai massage is. More beauty is about to come.
I'll travel across the